Morning, morning, morning. Hope you all are doing good. I am just going to do some crochet basics um, on red, white, and blue yarn. It's called Old Glory. It's from Hobby Lobby, and it's their I Love This yarn. Um, it's right here, I believe. This one's ivory, but it's I Love This yarn. Oh, it's right here. Haha, I did have it. And it's called Old Glory. It's right there. It's not focusing. Anyway, it's red, white, and blue yarn. And here's what I had left of my dusk blanket. That one's still pretty thin. It can go in, I guess, with this Sesame Street yarn that I had left over from my Sesame Street crochet along. There's a lot of Oscar yarn left. And then would be Cookie Monster, and then Bert, Ernie. This one was Bert. And then Count, Big Bird, Elmo, and I used up Abby Cadabby. So, take this off of there, and I will do a slip stitch. So, around my fingers, cross over, come under, and go through. That is a slip stitch. So now I'm going to chain 100, 102. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 80, 81, 82, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2. Okay, so the reason why I did 102 is so I could go back to the second one from the hook, and I'm going to do double crochets down the whole chain. And it's going to form its own pattern with the colors because it is a variegated yarn, and it just does that. And I like the variegated colors because then I don't get bored with it too quick. And when it rotates the colors like that, it's a little different for looking at or whatever. So this is a double stitch I am working. It's yarn over, go through the loop on the chain or the stitch, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two. It's a pretty basic stitch. In UK, that might be known as a triple because their things are a little different than here in the US. So I will work these up in doubles as I try and sit here and BS. Oh, that one had an extra string on it. Was trying to separate some of the string. And I am using a size K crochet hook. I am not used to using a K, so you guys will just have to bear with me. It is a bigger hook than what I am used to. This one I usually use, and this one is a G. I have some blue ones like this, and I think are H, where it's got the rubber handle. I do have like a bunch of metal aluminum ones. I do have, that's metal ones. This is a light up one. It plugs in, and there's all these different hooks. The hook is actually over there, or the handle is actually over there. And my cord fell out. Just plug it in and charge it. Pretty cool. So I have some, these light up ones. And then more metal ones. And ergonomic ones. So it all depends on my project that day. I rotate my projects. I rotate my hooks. I rotate my yarn. After having too many strokes on my hand with these, the different hooks and the different yarn helps with my hand. I still do not have full filling on my hand. It's numb. Like when you hit your elbow and that numb tingling feeling goes to your hand. Mine's like that all the time. But these are ergonomic hooks as well. So, forcing a crochet hook into my hand has helped straighten out my hand, along with a cooling mattress pad. But like right here, you barely see it. I have a shawl I'm working on. This is some blue for Sonic. I have like 4 more pieces of Sonic to make. And it's actually 2 spikes in the gloves. He's over there in the bin. all the pieces are together. Um, I am working an Abby Cadabby blanket over there on the table, which you can't really see, unless maybe I move my mic, my camera a little bit. Yeah, that pile right there is the Abby Cadabby blanket. See my Sesame Street crochet along on the door. But I'm working on getting some of these projects done. As Sonic will, I'm hoping to have sent out on May 31st. Um, the Abby Cadabby, I still have another Abby Cadabby to do. But that Abby Cadabby yarn is so expensive and so little yarn there. And then it's thin. So when you go to cut strands that are sticking out, you wind up cutting something else and then you have to redo it. So I was kind of disappointed in that. Um, this here is the size of skein you get. 95 yards, $7. Very pricey. But I'll be sewing that together this week. Because the squares there's 12 squares right there. When I was cleaning the other day, I found some pink and white squares. I started sewing together the other day. And when I was cleaning, I found a whole bunch of partial skeins of yarn, and I threw it in that big box right there. And I'll just start doing hot pads or amigurumi or different things like that with it, and or what's left over, scrap blankets, but just a little bit at a time. I mean, I have a bag over here of scrap yarn, so I'll just be doing different things with it to use it all up because I don't like to waste. And if it gets to a point to where I can't find anything to use it for, I'll send it to my sister. She'll figure something out because she doesn't work. She sits at home, and right now she has a foot that's trying to heal from surgery in April, May. I don't know. And she could pair up the yarn. I do have a black bag in this box that has Ogo yarn in it, and I'm going to do up some teddy bears, maybe some owls, and I'm going to see if I can't do like a production of 2 or 3 at a time. I'm going to do up this sloth monkey with 2 or 3 at a time. My granddaughter's into selling things, so she has a yard sale at her house, and I send her some of the items so that she can sell. Her dad buys me yarn, so it's okay if she keeps some of the money. It's all good. If she's sitting out there in the sun and everything selling, it's all good. She needs paid for it. Even though I'm the one supplying the stuff, but my son supplies the yarn. He buys me yarn, so it's all good. It works out. So I've been on here almost 15 minutes and I have not managed to get down this chain. So I wonder if I could pause this. I don't know. all new to me, and I'm trying to build and grow my channel. So if you see this, please hit the subscribe button if you like it. Do the thumbs up button. Comment, share. You can do all that. I'm okay with it. That just helps my channel to grow. And I'm hoping I can see my grandkids soon. I have a funeral in a couple weeks, and then I want to go see my grandkids. Ray might not be able to go with me because this will be his second vacation this year already, because he took vacation when we went to get his car. And so I will have to figure out something for that. And I'm going to have an avalanche because my hooks and my yarn that I had piled up was getting ready to fall. But that's okay. Easy cleanup. I always store my yarn and projects in bags so that with the hook, so then I'm not forever hunting the hook and whatnot and getting tied up, having to get comfortable. Because this next row I'm doing coming back is going to be different. So I kind of want to show you guys that too, since it's since this one's listed under basic and I'm just bullshit and my dogs are running around.
Oh, pull it down. Go.
So
go.
I'm getting closer. Getting closer, getting closer. You make those spiral wind chime things and just turn this. I'm going to say I am down to about 30 or 40 stitches left on this chain. And the chains are like so much smaller, so it's harder to always get the hook through at first. So just bear with me here. I'm trying. And I probably should have done a hot pad for like what was on the cover. My hot pads are nice and thick. I've had some in my kitchen for 4 years. Still in great shape. And they're with acrylic yarn. This next row I'll go a little bit quicker. Because the slips for the loops, the stitches on the loops are bigger it's always the starting at the chain where it's tighter. So, and I will film a video or two this afternoon for some different collaborations that I will be joining. God, we are almost through May already. Where has this time gone? Ugh. Here, my bag. I have it in a Ziploc bag. Sometimes my dog will come back here and want to get away from the other dog, and he knows back here he can, but then he also wants to check on mom. So he gets worried about mom. All right, I'm getting closer and closer to the end. When I start back on this next row, I'll only do like half of it, and then I'll get off of here just to kind of open up the interweb or net or whatever for others. And nobody's popped on and joined me yet, but if you have, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. You catch the replay, please do a hashtag replay. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. You can comment. I will comment back. I will respond. I am in the process of going through and responding on some of my live videos. And so that helps build up the algorithm. See, that one was kind of hard. So I hope you guys have good weather. Mine's like 65 today. Right now it's 54 and sunny. My plants have been inside for like a week, since like Thursday. We had snowstorm hit Friday, and then we had hard freezes over the weekend. And last night it got down to 34. So I really didn't want to take my plants out in that because they'd freeze and die. So and maybe we could get the other two tires switched off of that race car today, because Alex and I went and bought him tires. So, pulled it off the hook. Pulled the hook out of it, I mean. Oh. And I listed this one as different crochet stitches because of the different stitches that I will be doing. So, when I pick this one up next, I can come back to it and like do a different stitch. But see how that formed its own pattern? So now I'm going to chain one, turn, and I'm going to do 2 doubles, not in the same. I'm going to chain one, skip one, and do a double. Then I was going to leave a bigger hole. So chain one, skip one, do a double, and that's what I'm going to do on this row, and I'm going to end with 2 doubles at the end. So it's going every other one. So, and as this builds up, the pattern of the colors kind of changes as well. Let me do a little bit more so you can kind of see here. So after this row, I think I will do a row of half doubles. See, but it's going along a little quicker. Yes, I'm skipping one, but I'm also doing the chain one to make up for it. So see how the blue comes up and then the red, and each one's going to be different. So chain one, skip one, double. Ugh. See how much quicker this row works up? Oh yeah, I was going to get off. But now I want to show you the half double. Sometimes you just got to be silly when you're doing it. If I could grab the yarn. Maybe this one will be about 45 minutes. I don't know. It's getting hot in here again. But this makes it to where my lives for the day are done. I need to do some videos this afternoon. Possibly schedule a sale event this weekend. Trying to earn money to go to my uncle's funeral so that my money's not so tight. So I'm just going to do these last 3 stitches here as doubles. So now I'm going to chain 1, turn, but see the pattern? Looking pretty cool, even though I just started. So now I'm going to do half doubles on this whole row. No chain ones, no. So wrap around, go through, pull the yarn, come through once, wrap around and pull the yarn and come through again. So this is a half double. And where the chain 1 space is, I'm just going to go right into the big space. I'm not going to try going into the chain 1 because that's still catching the stitch. See, it's a smaller type stitch. All right, I'm going to get off of here. It's been about 35 minutes. So have a great day. Love ya. Bye.